right, motherfuckers, this is Master Marks, and I'm coming back with another motherfucking goddamn live video. And today's video is simply titled, The Truth About the New WWE World Heavyweight Title. Shout out to the AEW Pack Smokers and the motherfuckers in the motherfucking live chat and in the motherfucking regular chat. Shout out to all the motherfuckers who are the, goddamn, what was the fuck about this? Shout out to all the motherfuckers who watching this video. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, tell us if you hate us, and tell us if you love us in the motherfucking comment section. You already know how the fuck we get down. All right, so the new WWE World Heavyweight Title, Championship, Belt, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Honestly, I don't hate it. I don't. Now, of course, Roman Reigns made the other titles look prestigious because it's Roman Reigns. But to be honest with you, I was never a fan of the big W in the middle of just that square-ass structure. I'm pretty sure it probably symbolized like the look of a ring. I don't really fucking know what the fuck it symbolized. I really don't even fucking care. The new World Heavyweight title, it does not look bad. You know, it's a homage to the fucking big gold belt, which is a classic title. A lot of people love that belt. Now, my question for the AEW Pack Smokers is, on Friday, on the draft, are we going to see a new undisputed title? Because in my head, I believe what's going to happen is they're going to take the undisputed title of old, which is the old belt, right? And they're just going to put that same circle WWE logo in the middle of it. Now, when you look at all the World Heavyweight titles, for all of those people who complained about WWE putting their company logo in the middle of the belt, every wrestling company in America, Japan, Mexico, Canada, all companies who are wrestling companies have their company's logo in the middle of the belt. AEW, NWA, maybe not NWA. Thinking about their title, I don't think it says NWA. Well, it is the ring bell, and that says NWA around it, I believe. TNA, Impact, whatever you want to call it. New Japan, Stardom, MLW, ROH, NXT. Every form of wrestling company, every wrestling company basically has their logo in the middle of the belt because that is your company's brand. If you owned a company and you had a prize that was given out in the company, I'm pretty sure you're going to put your company's logo in the middle of the prize because that's what companies do. It markets their company. This is the person that we have leading our show. This is our champion on this show for this company. It's just a part of it. Now, granted, I was not a fan of the WWE title and the Universal Championship. I was not a fan of that. I really wasn't because I feel like the design was very lazy. Just like the SmackDown Women's Championship, the Women's Championship, the tag team titles. I feel like they were very lazy designs. But going in the future, I guess these are some perks from Paul. I guess we'll say. We'll give him some credit here. There are going to be new belts. All of the belts are going to look different. I'm pretty sure they'll keep the U.S. title of how it looks. Maybe, possibly. We don't know. The Intercontinental Championship's going to look different. But the Women's Championship will get a change. The tag titles will get a change. And then Roman's belt will get a change. He'll probably merge into one belt. And it'll probably be the undisputed title, and that'll be the title of SmackDown. From what it looks like, it seems like we are going back to the Ruthless Aggression days. When it came down to it, and you got perfect guys on the Raw roster right now who would lead that Ruthless Aggression for Raw and for SmackDown as well. I mean, the Austin Theory You got a fucking Bobby Lashley. You got a fucking Cody Rhodes. You got Seth Rollins. You can put Montez Ford in the mix. I mean, you can put Karrion Kross in the mix, Shinsuke Nakamura in the mix. There's a lot of people that they could do that type of wrestling, that type of ruthless aggression style, with. I mean, of course, you could probably throw Bray in there somewhat or whatever. He probably gonna be on SmackDown or the Uncle Howdy or Uncle Howdy Doody, whatever the fuck they want to call him. So that's in my head. That's what I think is happening. As far as for the new World Heavyweight title, what's wrong with it? I mean, it looks like a beautiful belt, to be honest with you. It does. I don't really see anything that's bad about it. And honestly, at the end of the day, yes, WWE owns that whole title look, but you want to do something different. And I mean, a lot of you fans complained about how the belts looked back in the day. Or I mean, not back in the day, but the big W belts, y'all complained that y'all did not like how they look. And now WWE has given you a title that they actually put effort into. I mean, even down to the lion that's in the middle of it at the bottom, or the two lions that's on the side of it. And even the fucking WWE with the world logo behind it. I mean, it's a beautiful belt. It looks prestigious. It looks like a championship. It looks like something that you would want to carry around. Now, when you look at AEW's belt, I don't like it, but I also don't hate it. But I also feel like that belt is just, it's not prestigious because of what goes on with AEW. I mean, it looks whatever, I don't know. I don't really know how I feel about it. I never really gave a fuck about the AEW belt because the company's not worth a box of dog shit, to be honest with you, or a box of kitty litter. It's not worth that. But as far as for WWE's new World Heavyweight title, it is not a bad looking belt. It's not bad. And I mean, just imagine that belt on Bobby Lashley. Imagine Brock with that belt. Imagine Austin Theory with that belt. I mean, there's tons of guys. I mean, I'm pretty sure they're gonna give it to Cody, second place, right? Second place. I mean, honestly, I really think originally what happened is I believe that at some point Cody was gonna win at WrestleMania. And that's why when you've seen a lot of those vignettes, or not vignettes, but you've seen a lot of those promos, those live interactions between Cody and Roman, that's why Roman only held up the heavyweight title or the WWE championship. He didn't hold up the Universal title. A lot of times Roman held up just the fucking WWE championship, and y'all could go back and look at some of those videos. He didn't hold that belt up. He didn't hold up Universal title that much. I believe in it. The original thought was WWE was going to put the belt on Cody, but they were going to have that whole idea where it was only for one belt, like a lot of people reported. Then that would have brought in the other title. But what held that up is the fact that WWE did that sale to Endeavor. That is what made it into a different situation. That's what I believe. Now, you ain't got to believe what I got to believe, shit, because we two different motherfucking people. Shout out to the AEW Pack Smokers and motherfuckers and Master Marks Militia. Shout out to all them motherfuckers. But that's what I think. Altogether, in conclusion, really, honestly, the new World Heavyweight title does not look bad. It'll look good on a lot of people, man. If you got a real deal star and you present them out there with that belt, I mean, that belt looks pretty prestigious. It's honestly the best looking World Heavyweight Championship that's in the business right now. The only one that I say come close to it is my all-time favorite, which is the NWA belt. The NWA 10 pounds of gold, or how many ever pounds of it is, 30,000 pounds of gold. That belt is a beautiful belt. It's nice. I'm a fan of it. I do not like the NXT Championship. It looks dumb as fuck. I've never been a fan of that. I didn't like the old NXT Championship. It looked dumb as fuck. I was not a fan of that either. And then now you got of course you got Gunther. He's been carrying the Intercontinental. Even Gunther, listen, Right now, Gunther is on the level, at the level to be the first ever world heavyweight champion. Honestly, he would be a good guy to put the belt on first. Him, Austin Theory, somebody that's young, somebody that can kind of like do some shit. Not Dominic Mysterio. He's not ready for that yet. I mean, I don't hate him no more, I never hated him. Let me stop. I don't feel like he's a jobber anymore. I feel like he is, a star now because of what he has done, but I do not think he's ready for a heavyweight title. I still think, even though Dom is at the level that he is and he has good heat, I think he could have even more heat if he went to NXT just for a year and did his little thug dizzle out there, built that presence out there, and even had the motherfuckers hate him in NXT. Then he comes back, does the hair versus mask match with Rey Mysterio, ends Rey Mysterio's career. We send Rey Mysterio on a package, say goodbye to him. That's what I think. But to those motherfuckers who say, oh, well, you said he was a jobber. At that point in time, he was a fucking jobber. He couldn't cut a promo. He didn't know how to do facial expressions. He didn't know how to do certain shit that he needed to do. He didn't have charisma. He wasn't charismatic. He was a fucking jobber. What happened? He grew into his size. He grew into his character. He embraced it. He learned how to talk on the mic better. His facial expressions changed. When he walked to the ring, he had a swag to him. Now, of course, the prison Dom shit, that's all for shits and giggles. But Dominic Mysterio became better as his character grew. He grew into his character. His hair got longer. He got into being a heel a lot more, and now he's not really a jobber. He's at star level. When you're getting booed in the UK and the US and any fucking country you go, you're on star level, and that's just the fucking truth. That's just the truth. Just like Austin Theory, he's on star level. And Austin Theory, I mean, he may be a guy that you can turn into a face. I don't really think he'll be a great face, but he's a star as well. And that's a person that you could really put that heavyweight championship on early just to kind of get him in. But at the end of the day, the new World Heavyweight Championship does not look bad to me. I don't hate it. I don't dislike it. I don't even feel any type of ill feelings about it. I feel like it's something fresh. It's something new. It's a breath of fresh air. It's going to rejuvenalize that championship. I think I used the right word when I say rejuvenalize. Yeah, rejuvenalize. I think so. Whatever. Fuck it. Who cares? It's going to give that championship a fresh feel. And now it opens up the playing field, which they kind of dug themselves in that hole with Roman. Even though Roman has had a hell of a run as double champion, they dug themselves in the hole with that. And, if you're going to do a brand split for real, then you need to have separate fucking championships. At the end of the day, I do not hate the belt. I think it's a pretty nice looking belt. It looks prestigious. It looks way better than the AEW belt, to be honest. Because even though I don't give a fuck about the AEW belt, I just feel like that belt is just too much. Like, it's just too many swirls, too many ripped around whirls and all of that shit. And it's just like AEW. They be doing too much but not getting enough from it. Like, they don't grow. They do the most. At the end of the day, this has been Master of Marks. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe, comment. Tell us if you hate us. Tell us if you love us. Make sure you turn on that motherfucking notification bell at the in the notification section of this video. Shout out to the AEW pack smokers and the motherfuckers in the motherfucking live chat. It's almost Friday, and it's time to go get you some loyal, consistent cat, because not all of this consistent cat in the world, like I told y'all before, is loyal. Y'all gotta watch your motherfucking bag and watch your fucking shit around these females. Fuck AEW. Fuck Tony Khan. Oh, I forgot to say, nobody gives a fuck about CM Punk being on Raw. He's a skunk, he's a skank, and he stinks. Shout out to the AEW pack smokers in the motherfucking chat and in the live chat. I'm out this bitch.
I know times it's getting harder. Mama, I'm gon' shine, I'ma do it for ya. Diamonds and them pearls, I'ma put them on ya. House in the hills, I'ma do it for ya.